Hello and welcome back to another video featuring BG Wealth Sharing and DSJ Exchange. My name is Ray Jernukian and we are doing the investigation. The mission, finding facts, not fiction. This is the third and final one of the series. What is the purpose again? It's so you know where to look for information. Not just any information, factual information. My thinking is, if you're here, there's really only one of two reasons. One, you're thinking about getting into BG Wealth Sharing, you saw something online that spooked you, and you're looking to overcome it. Or two, you're building a business by referring people to BG Wealth Sharing. Some of your prospective referral partners are coming back at you with some of the garbage they saw on Google, and you're not sure how to overcome it. So what I'm going to do is show you where to find the answers. Now, I do want you to keep this in mind. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not in the financial investing arena. I am not an attorney. Nor am I affiliated with any governmental agency that would require me to know this stuff. So how am I qualified to teach you? Well, I'm not. Like I keep saying, I'm not trying to teach you anything. I'm trying to show you how to do your own due diligence in the correct place so you have the answers and information you need. Every website I've shown you, everywhere we've been, every piece of information I've put in front of you, I want you to follow through, click by click, and do it yourself. Learn this stuff. That's how you're going to learn to overcome it. So we've already knocked out DSJ on the SEC. We've also knocked out DSJ Exchange on FinCEN. This one is all about BG Wealth Advisors on Advisor Info SEC. That is the website you want to go to, advisorinfo.sec.gov. Again, that's advisorinfo.sec.gov. Again, we're always going right to the source. We want to get the truth. When you get there, the site should look just like this. Now let's go ahead and confirm a few things like I have been the whole time. Right up here, advisorinfo.sec.gov. Here, by the American flag. This is an official website of the U.S. government. Not sure why the flag's on the other side from the other two, but nonetheless, it's the real deal. And again, here's the official seals. One thing you need to do before you search. You'll notice it's defaulted to individual. Well, you're not looking for Stephen Beard, you're looking for a company because it's in BG Wealth Sharing's name. So you want to come right here and click Firm. And you'll see it switch over to that side. So now you can come right up here and type in BG Wealth. Then hit the search. That will produce this output. Now, I kind of set you up for this when I told you to type in BG Wealth because I wanted you to see it. When you type in BG Wealth, it pulls up a bunch of stuff. Sure, you got BG Wealth Sharing Limited. That's it right there. That's what we're looking for. But BG Wealth Advisory and then BGM Wealth Management, a bunch of other ones, because it grabbed everything with a BG that had the word wealth in it. So really the better way to do it, just go ahead and search BG Wealth Sharing. Now the only thing you're going to see is BG Wealth Sharing Limited. That is what we're looking for. Come right over here and click on More Details. All right, that's the page that populates. See, that's their information, their SEC information, all the numbers and everything there. Here's the things that people normally gravitate to. You see these two things in red and you freak out. Because usually red is bad. It means danger. It means stop. It means something's wrong. Nothing's wrong. Those are red because it doesn't apply to BG Wealth Sharing. That's it. They're exempt from it. It's the only reason they're not completed. Scroll down a little further. This section right here. Now all of a sudden, it's telling you are exempt reporting advisors. That's what we are. You can see the jurisdiction is SEC, that we are active. BG Wealth Sharing is active, and their effective date was August 15th of 2025. So far, everything's just fine. Scroll down a little bit further on that page. I like this one. Right down here it says Disclosures. This is where you will find complaints against BG Wealth Sharing. Customer complaints, arbitrations, regulatory violations. Anything bad about BG Wealth that's actually really bad is going to be here. Great news, there's nothing there. There are no complaints. There's no violations. They haven't done anything wrong. There's nothing here. All right, moving on. What I want to do now is let's clear all this off. Go back to the top of that page. Because right here, that's where you can actually view this form, what they filled out to get registered here. And keep in mind, this advisorinfo.sec.gov, this is a subsidy of the Securities Exchange Commission. It's not the full-blown SEC site, but it is a subsidy of it. It's for this type of investing company. Now, why did they register here instead of the SEC? Well, we're going to get to that. All right, now, when you click this, it's going to download a document onto your device. then you can pull it up and view it. So go ahead and click it, download that so you've got it to view, because I'm not covering this whole document, it's long. I'm going to show you a couple of things and how I did it. You need to view this because, again, you're the one that needs the answers. There's page 1. I've opened up the document. I've already downloaded it. It's just basic information, their name, their address, that kind of stuff. Second page, a couple no boxes checked that don't apply to them. First thing I came across I want to show you is on page 3 is this section right here. Let me zoom in on that. Item 2, SEC registration reporting. They have the second box checked off on this. Qualify for the exemption from registration because you act solely as an advisor to private funds and have assets under management as defined in Rule 203 in the United States of less than $150 million. Remember the little rant I went on in the first video? And by the way, if you haven't watched the first 2, go watch them. You need those answers as well. That little rant I went on in the first video, when the guy on Google put up that notice that, well, they're not registered with the SEC. Well, like I said, who's to say they have to be? They are not selling securities. They are not an investment platform. Now, DSJ exchanges, that's why they're registered on the SEC. BG Wealth Sharing is not. They are investment advisors. They send you the 2 signals every day so you know which trades to put in. They're advising you. They're advisors. I want to take it a step further. This document was, 13, 14, 15 pages long. Listen, I'm always one for a shortcut because I don't understand half of that stuff when I read it anyway. Listen, if you do, by all means, read it, dissect it. I want you to feel good about this. You need to do this stuff, not me. But here's what I decided to do. I'm thinking to myself, well, I've got this file downloaded. It's a PDF. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to upload it to ChatGPT, and I'm going to say, hey, summarize this entire document and tell me if I have anything to worry about. And that's what I did. I uploaded it to ChatGPT and said, please summarize this and let me know if there's anything in here for me to worry about. It spit out a nice document. I'm only going to show you a couple of pieces of it because I want you to do this. Regulatory status. That was one I really liked. BG Wealth Sharing, and this is straight off ChatGPT after it evaluated this document. BG Wealth Sharing Limited qualifies under the exemption because it acts solely as an advisor to private funds. It reports $80 million in private funding assets under management. This is under the $150 million threshold, which allows them exemption from full SEC registration. That's why they're not registered, people. They don't have to. Now, at the rate this company's growing, me personally, I kind of feel like in the next 6 to 12 months, they're probably going to crack that $150 million plane, and then they will have to fully register. They're not there yet. That's what it means. This firm is not fully registered with the SEC. Its files are limited disclosure reports instead of full registration documents because, again, they don't have to register. All right, here's the other section I want to show you. This is what ChatGPT gave me as an overall risk assessment, based strictly on what is visible in this document. There is nothing immediately alarming or fraudulent looking. The filing is properly structured, falls within legal exemption limits, reports reasonable asset levels, does not show regulatory problems in the sections provided. It's clean, guys. ChatGPT is telling me there are no issues. Sure, there's a however there where, because this is a private fund advisor operating under exemption, you got a few things you might, listen, if you're really worried about it, if it's something of concern, they're giving you a few things you want to keep an eye on, right? It's not saying there's anything wrong, but if you're worried about it, you want to keep an eye on a few things. That's what's below there. Everything I see right now, there's no issue. Because right here it says, there is nothing immediately alarming or fraudulent looking. Don't believe what you're seeing on Google. That is not the place to do research. These are the facts. Again, no, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a financial advisor or an investor. I don't work for the SEC, so I'm not qualified to answer these questions. Take a look, do real research. Even ChatGPT, when I uploaded that very document, says right there, there is nothing immediately alarming or fraudulent looking here. All right, so inspection is complete. We did DSJ on SEC, DSJ on FinCEN, and BG on Advisor Info SEC. And here's one other thing I'd like to bring up. If there's a video I can create regarding BG Wealth Sharing or DSJ that you think would help you, put it in the comments. If it makes sense and I can do it, I'll make it. Because, guys, listen, if it'll help you, it's going to probably help a few other people too, and I'm happy to do that. All right, so I hope this was helpful, and have an amazing day wherever you are. I'll see you on the next one.